If you watch my videos, you know how important self-care is to proper and effective stress management. In today's video, I want to talk to you about specifically scheduling your me time, what we might call me time. So that means time that you take to yourself. And by scheduling, I mean actually putting it on your calendar or whatever modality you use to keep your appointments. So that may be an electronic calendar, that may be a physical calendar, that may be a date book. Whatever you use that you use regularly that is effective for you. It's important that you actually schedule your me time on that calendar or in that date book and stick to it. Treat it like any other real appointment. Ideally, you should have a me time scheduled for every single day. It's sad and a little bit funny, I guess, in some sense, that we schedule anything and everything else that includes or that pertains to others. But when it comes to scheduling something that pertains to us, we don't take it as seriously. So this is what I want you to start doing, is schedule your me time on your calendar for every single day. You need to take care of yourself every single day. You need me time every single day. And that me time could mean different things for different people. It could mean different things for different days of the week. Maybe your me time is going to the gym or having a workout. Maybe your me time is meditating or just having some alone time. Or maybe reading. Or maybe your me time means spending some time with your loved ones, your friends, your family. Maybe it means going for a walk, or maybe it means listening to your favorite podcast or audiobook, or maybe it means spending some time outside, maybe gardening or enjoying one of your hobbies. Whatever that means, remember that it's important that you have this time to yourself every single day. So make it real by putting it on the schedule. You may have heard that things don't happen unless they're actually on a schedule to happen, or things don't become real or don't become important until they're on a calendar or on a schedule. This is what we're talking about. So often we give more respect and attention to other people, and appointments that are associated with them get all kinds of priority and are taken seriously. But appointments that are for us, such as me time, are only taken half seriously. So that if something else comes up or somebody else brings a request to you, you forgo your me time as though that intention for that appointment with yourself didn't exist. I want you to stop doing that. Take your me time appointments seriously and start by putting them on your calendar or on your schedule, in your date book, whatever that means. And then make sure you stick to it. Don't give away your me time just because somebody requested something from you. Don't give away and forsake your me time, your self-care, just because somebody else tries to convince you that their request is more urgent. This is about loving yourself enough and respecting yourself enough to put yourself on the schedule. It's your schedule. You're in charge of it. And yet, you give those time slots away to everybody else but yourself. It's time you got your priorities straight. I'm not saying to forsake everyone else. I'm saying stop forsaking yourself. Make sure you're on that calendar. Make sure you stick to that promise that you make to yourself by adding your me time on the calendar, and make sure that you respect yourself and expect that same level of respect from others. If it's on the schedule, that doesn't mean that it should be bumped by the next person who comes along and asks for something of you. Your me time should be on your schedule every day, and it should be relatively solid on there. Will it never ever change or get bumped? Of course not. But we need to go into it with the idea that it's on there and it's serious and we're not moving it. That will help you to stick to it better than if you put it on there as a tentative event. Anything tentative is subject to change. Anything in ink, anything serious, don't put it down in pencil, put it down in ink, or the proverbial ink. That's more serious than tentative plans, or that's something that is penciled in. Ink it in, make it real, commit to it, and then expect that others will respect you enough to allow you to fulfill that commitment to yourself. That's part of self-care. You need me time. You need me time every single day. And yes, sometimes you'll miss it, but try very, very hard not to miss it. And one of the ways that will help you to not miss it is to put it on the calendar and treat it like a real appointment. And when you do that long enough, it will become a habit of sorts where you will take it seriously and you will stick to it. Remember that you are probably like so many other people where you focus on taking care of everybody and everything else, and you focus on giving of yourself, and that includes your time and your efforts and your energy. But you have to be among the recipients of all that as well. You can't be solely on the giving end. So when you give to yourself by scheduling a me time every day, making an actual planned, scheduled appointment for yourself, with yourself, and sticking to it, you are benefiting not only from your own efforts, but you're benefiting from the kindness that you show yourself, the respect that you show yourself, and you are inviting others to do the same, to respect you enough to allow you to keep your self-care appointments, such as me time. If you'd like to learn more about a comprehensive approach to stress management, check out the link below.